Still looking for a name, Noel? I'm telling you, man. Cactus Jill. There you go, right there. Cactus Jill. Hardcore chick ever. I don't have everything else. But Cactus Jill. Hashtag Cactus Jill. Just saying. There you go, right there. There's your name. What's up, y'all? Nature Girl 30 here, and this is a season 1 review of Holy Foley. Now, after seeing Holy Foley on Raw, of course, you know him being chosen as the general manager, which just promoted show on the WWE Network. And there has to be more to the WWE Network than just pay per views, documentaries, and specials like Talking Smack and the Raw pre show and the Raw post show. There has to be something more than just that. And there is. There are a lot of hidden gems on the WWE Network. I mean, such as Edge and Christian's show that totally reeks of awesomeness, to the Legends House. And I'm going to say this, Holy Foley is somewhat of a hidden gem. Now, here's what I mean by somewhat. I'm going to go into the cons here, so then I can go into the pros later, because I kind of want to end this on a positive note. But anyway, the biggest con is the product placement. The ridiculous amounts of product placement on this show. From everybody wearing literally like Sasha Banks shirts to Last Kicker shirts to literally having boxes of Bootios right in the middle, and that's what we'll be eating, to the son, Dewey, that actually worked as a WWE writer, to Noel actually being a WWE wrestler in training. It just seems like so much WWE product placement. It is ridiculous. And that is the one thing that pisses me off about my movies, is by seeing the oversaturation of product placement in movies. You wouldn't think you would see it here, but it's everywhere. It is ridiculous. If I had like several screenshots of the show, which I won't, because knowing them, I'll probably get pinged for it, you will see almost every single last ounce of product placement in every single freaking shot. Whether it is a random WWE logo, to a box of Bootios, to what the kids are wearing. Mickey, and yes, their names are after Disney characters. You have, I don't know if he's the middle kid. I just know he has a huge amount of long hair, and I had no idea that he was a boy until he started. No, I didn't even have any idea he was a boy until Mick pointed it out. But other than that, you have Mickey, and then you also have Huey, that wear nothing but wrestling shirts in every single freaking shot. You also have Dewey, the oldest brother. Yes, they're named after Disney characters. That is wearing a KO shirt, but he looks like a bigger version of KO himself. But honestly, they're all wearing wrestling shirts except for Noel. Noel is pretty much the only one that is as girly can be. The women don't. You don't see Colette wearing any wrestling shirts, and you don't see Noel wearing any wrestling shirts. You see the guys wearing wrestling shirts. And occasionally you'll see, like, and I've already said many times about the box of Bootios, so I'm not going to bring that up anymore. But yeah, it's ridiculous. It really is. But let me get to the positive side. Let me get to the pro side of this entire show. The family is extraordinarily interesting. Nothing seems manufactured. This is how they think. They even talk the same. Seriously. There is everything interesting about the Foley family. Sure, you're going to have your favorite family member. I can't stand Mickey and Huey. I can't. They're like the worst kids ever, in my opinion. And of course, I like Noel and Dewey. I like Noelle because she seems like the coolest chick on the planet. Really laid back and very happy-go-lucky. I like Dewey because Dewey is trying, even though he is kind of sort of the ghost of the family. And Colette is just as goofy as Mick. I like those. I like those guys. I can't stand their middle kids, I'm not their middle kids, but I don't know who's the middle child if they're twins. They look exactly alike. But other than that, I can't stand the younger kids. But I love the older kids, and I love the parents. They're great. But other than that, the show itself always has some interesting moments. But then I'm going to go back to some of the cons, is that at the beginning of the entire season, it seems like that Mick was trying to manufacture something wrong with the fact that Noelle wanted to become a wrestler. I understand. With the whole bumps, with the whole bruises, but the fact that he automatically assumed it was going to be like how it was for the Attitude Era, it just seems like he was trying to make up some conflict. Because This is after WrestleMania 32. This is when the women's revolution started to literally get a foothold in the wrestling business. Well, in WWE in that aspect. This was after WrestleMania 32 when the women's title was debuted. So why in the world are you saying it's gonna be like the Attitude Era when you were there when it happened? If it was if it was pre WrestleMania 32, I'd be like, okay, yeah, fine. Maybe he has a little bit of a point. But this is after WrestleMania 32. So it made no sense to me. It really did. It seemed like they were trying to just start something to bring some conflict or interest to the show when it was unnecessary to do so. But other than that, as the time went on, I actually started liking the show a little bit more. Mostly when Mick actually, because Noel is definitely getting gung ho about being a wrestler, a WWE superstar. So Mick actually took Noel to the WWE warehouse where everything, like all of history, was archived in that one place. Every single moment was archived in that one place. The time when Mick Foley encountered the Hell in the Cell that nearly killed him, that scene just won me over. It won me over for the next season if they ever decide to do another season. And that's what made me like that show. Seeing the genuine emotion that came from his face when he saw that cell after so many years. It was a prime moment for anybody to see. And that is my biggest suggestion to go to episode 4. It was a really good show to watch, and I enjoyed it. The last one and the last episode, you were able to have her when she went down to Orlando to train with Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks. That's awesome. And it really did show that she was really getting serious about this and learning a little bit more about the business that Mick doesn't really know that much about because he has a limited history if you think about it. He doesn't have a modern history to where he's actually working in the ring all the time. She got a whole different perspective from that, and that's going to definitely make her wonder if she's going to continue to do it. But seeing her tweets, she's still gung-ho from what I've seen. I don't know, I haven't looked lately. But other than that, it was a great moment. I really did like it. And also with the whole clown boyfriend, Frank. Now, that was one thing about it. Like, this guy is a part-time clown. And he's another character that kind of got added in. And honestly, seeing the dynamic between the dad and between Mick Foley and Frank was funny. But it also makes a lot of sense. It really does. But guys, I'm going to be completely honest with you here about this series. This series is somewhat worth a watch. And I say somewhat because if you're not annoyed by product placement like I am, you're not going to like the series that much because it's going to feel manufactured. But if you're willing to go and look forward and see the open side of things and not be so judgmental and picky towards certain things like I can be, you're going to be open to actually like something new. And I like this show. I do. I love Noel. I love Dewey. I love Colette. And I love Mick Foley. I don't mind I kind of can't stand the other kids. But you guys already know about that. But you'll have either your favorite character on the show, your favorite family member on the show, your favorite moment. My suggestion to you is to actually go and check out this series. It actually is pretty good, and it has its decent viewpoints, as well as some really, really great moments for a wrestling fan to remember, especially the Hell in a Cell that we thought that Mick died in that night. But other than that, if you're a big wrestling fan, you're going to love the memorabilia, and you're going to love the nostalgia that comes from it. And then you're also going to be able to get to know some people who may be considered really awesome if you meet them in person. So my suggestion to everybody is to watch this series and at least see it for yourself. But other than that, guys, that is my view on Holy Foley Season 1. If they come out with a Season 2 and I want to do a whole review on that, I might just do it. But right now, I want to hear your thoughts on this. Have you guys seen Holy Foley? Have you seen the entire season? Do you like it? Who is your favorite family member? I'm curious to know exactly what you guys think about it. So leave a comment in the comment section below. But that is it for me. I am done here, and I will see you guys later. Peace out.